Having discussed how to create a horizontal bar, now we move to the next type of tool called line graph. For that, we select the next worksheet on the bottom. You click on the new worksheet, and suppose we call it as line because we are creating a line graph. Now we want to see the impact of viewership corresponding to different match date. Suppose we take the match date to the columns, yes, and the highest viewership to the rows. You could see that year along the match date corresponding to the columns and highest viewers along the rows. And you could see there is only one point, that means year of match date 2019 and highest viewership, because the match date consists of year and other information, and that is the reason why by default it has taken the year. And if you look at the match date, here we have a plus sign, you could see. Then we expand this plus sign, that means we will be able to get the quarter. Still there is a plus sign, that means we could be able to expand this again, month, that means we have 2 months, you could see, Q1, Q2 and March, April. Suppose we expand again the month, you could be able to see the different days. Therefore, what is along the x-axis is nothing but the different days, and along the y-axis is nothing but the highest viewership. There is only 1 year, 2019. There is only 2 quarters, Q1 and Q2, and only 2 months, March and April. They themselves do not convey much. Therefore, we are dropping that characteristics and we focus only on the day part of it. For that, we click on month and try to delete it, remove, then quarter, remove, year, remove. Therefore, here we could be able to see that along the x-axis we have different day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. And along the y-axis we have the highest viewership. If you go through it, we will be able to get an idea that here day of the match 5, the highest viewership, this 2 crores 47,000, 12,000 and 811, etc. And the next corresponding to the day of the match, which falls on the 8th day, and the viewership is 2 crore 46 plus. And the lowest viewership is corresponding to the day 4th day, where the viewership was around this amount, this value. Therefore, this way we could be able to get an idea about what is the trend of the viewership corresponding to different match days. You could be able to see that it is almost around some line, around say 15 or 16 million, and it depends, slight variations happening here and there. And the highest one happened on the 5th day, next highest happened on the 8th day, and the lowest viewership happened on the 4th day. This type of information we could be able to get it. Remember, we have not used any filters over here. In order to use the filters using say winner, as we have done last time, we can use this winner and we can take it and drop it at the filters place, and so that we could be able to filter according to the winner. Or we could be able to use whatever the filter we have done in the earlier bar. We have used already winner. Then this could be able to be used for all charts or graphs or plots we create using this data set. For that, we just click on winner, apply worksheets, all using this data source. By selecting this, what we are saying is that whatever the filter used for this sheet corresponding to the bar, it will be applied for all such sheets which use this data source. Therefore, we select it. By selecting it, automatically this filtering characteristics or properties will get reflected in the subsequent sheets we are creating. Therefore, what we have done is that we have worksheets applied to filters applied to all the worksheets using this data source. Then we come to line. You could be able to see that here by default winners has been taken, and we could be able to play with this type of filtering. Then whatever the filter we have done in the first sheet, bar sheet, could be able to be applied directly on all subsequent sheets, in this case line. Therefore, in this we have seen how to create a line graph by taking the highest viewership along the rows and the match date along the columns. And as we have seen in the case of bars, we could be able to customize it. Suppose we change the color to light yellow, then we can change the size by increasing or reducing it. Here, see, we could be able to have this much of thicker lines, or we can have very small thin. Let us take some optimum value like this. Fine, perfect. Then we could be able to have the tooltip, and we try to do the same formatting what we have done. Here it is this black color with bold, highest viewership, again black, then day of the match date, select what we have done, the last sheet, again. Therefore, this way we could be able to see that we have made the way tooltip displays the color, formatting, etc. Therefore, in this sheet we created a line where we have used the viewership and the match date, and you could be able to see that depending upon the match date, viewership change, and the highest viewership is corresponding to the match date 5th day, next is on the 8th day, and lowest is on the 4th day. This way the line graph tried to convey an idea that we could be able to easily interpret which days the more viewership comes. Thank you.